Hey friends, Toaster here. Switching from Photoshop to Clip Studio Paint was my best decision ever, and I'd like to share some reasons why. Not sponsored. Many overlaps between Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop make using the former pretty intuitive. Drawing in either software feels pretty natural, and both softwares share many of the same tools in common. This made it relatively easy to adapt to Clip Studio Paint, despite still getting used to their menu configuration. Photoshop is considered an industry standard with a larger community of users, and I've used it to draw for years. Still, it was initially designed for photo editing and manipulation, whereas Clip Studio Paint was designed primarily for drawing. And how I wish I had known about it sooner. For the style of this piece, I was heavily inspired by 80s and 90s anime and wanted to give Charlie and Vaggie that look, with long, fine lashes, wispy, flowing hair, and other traits from that era. The default brushes within Clip Studio Paint came as a nice surprise, and I was also thrilled that the launch menu showcases a rotation of high-quality, free assets on a regular basis. I'm using the default brush India Ink for my line work, and the amount of detail I can pack in is more than that of my brush of choice within Photoshop. I love drawing line art, and I don't feel the need to press too firmly on my tablet to get my desired line weight with my India Ink brush. If you've seen my other videos recently, you can probably tell that I'm new to video editing. While using Photoshop, I would use OBS to record my screen. And how I wish that Photoshop had a built-in time-lapse feature. And maybe now they do. I have not looked into that as of this video. But going back to my workflow, I would sometimes forget to hit record on OBS, or my computer would lag because of the resources being taken up by both OBS and Photoshop running simultaneously. To be fair, that is likely due to my computer not being powerful enough for the workload. Clip Studio has a record time-lapse integrated into the software, and I have options for adding watermarks. I can choose the speed of my time-lapse for export. It makes video editing a lot faster for me since I don't have to tinker with the speed of my clips. It just makes things so much easier for me. Finally, the primary motivation for moving to Clip Studio was feeling burned out by Adobe. It's frustrating that they're the industry standard right now. Yes, I recognize that their suite of tools is powerful and the integration between them is beneficial, but the subscription price point for access is absurdly high and predatory. I accidentally signed up for an expensive subscription to their stock library, and I had to upgrade to a higher tier to cancel out during the trial period. Clip Studio sells licenses for permanent access to its associated software version, and you can get discounts for future upgrades. During their recent sale, I saw that I could buy the EX version for $140, and I said, screw it, let's go. The decisions that Adobe has been making for profit at the expense of their consumers just killed my trust in them as a company, and it would take a lot for me to reconsider that. Clip Studio has so far earned my trust with high-quality default tools, convenient extras, free downloadable assets, and affordable software licensing. Their business model is doing everything possible to earn their consumers' trust, and I don't see that from Adobe. I can't get rid of my Adobe products just yet, but I know I won't be using Photoshop to draw anytime soon. This video is meant to showcase just some basic drawing workflow here, but I did see that Clip Studio Paint also comes with the option of having a comic layout so I can make graphic novels, and I can even do animations in it too. You can do animations within Photoshop, but I have a feeling it's not as robust as Clip Studio has probably made theirs. So I look forward to making videos about that in the future. So if you're like me and you've been thinking about making the switch from Photoshop to Clip Studio so far, I personally highly recommend it. I can't wait to explore the comic book template thing so I can start making my graphic novels and maybe even a webtoon or two, and down the line, maybe an animation. And if you are one that's already made the switch, I would love to hear about your experience in the comments below and just tell me about what you do in there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!